Hi everybody, welcome to a new weekly vlog.
It's our last weekly vlog.
What's going to happen?
We're going to be daily vlogging instead for the rest of August. Well, a few days obviously, because we'll have a few videos that are pre-recorded anyway, but we will be uploading a little bit regular throughout August. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is all well. We are starting off in the glamorous kitchen, as you can see, as normal.
Yes.
Decided to make a roast today, but not any old type of roast. This was Dave's idea. Go on, Dave. Go on.
Well, I wanted to cook these. We bought these last Christmas, and these were like these sprouts, like gorgonzola. So I said I wanted to try them. So then we were like, maybe it would kind of be like a Christmas dinner.
And what's even funnier as well is that we've had a roasting joint that's been in the freezer since I think Boxing Day.
Yeah, bought it like on a deal. It's good.
And yeah, so we're going to be cooking that as well. So that was Dave's decision to have a Christmas sort of lunch. Not mine.
In July.
Christmas in July.
Everyone's doing it. I'm seeing it on Facebook. I'm seeing it on Twitter. I'm seeing it on Instagram. Everyone's
See, he always
pictures.
keeps telling me off. You always keep telling me off though.
For what?
For like embracing Christmas too early. And you're like, no, we're not making mince pies.
It's
we're
the
not doing
countdown
this.
thing that
and
cracks me up.
And look, you're making Christmas sprouts.
They're already made. I'm just sticking them in the oven. I want to try them out.
These take 60 minutes to cook.
Well, the reason why I want to try them is because we've got two. We bought two out from Iceland, and we're not going to have two at Christmas because this one doesn't like sprouts on its own, and she likes it as an ingredient. But I thought we'd try these out as a sample because we could get to Christmas and be like, oh, we're going to get to try this, and it's going to be absolutely awful. So we're preparing ourselves.
Dave's doing his thing to the beef joint. What are you doing, Dave?
I'm browning it.
You're browning it.
I'm starting the cooking process.
Tasty.
So it's not in the oven all nice and cold, it's going to be nice and warmed through.
Lovely.
Lovely. Right, so as you can hear, food is cooking and doing well. We're nearly done. But we asked you guys last week in the comment section to let us know how if you like your chocolate hot or so room temperature or in the fridge. Some of you guys were saying like the freezer, which was like really extreme, but some of you guys would mix match. And we also asked you about peanut butter, if you like crunchy or smooth. The next question I've got for you guys, let me know in the comment section, is how do you like your gravy when you have your roast? Do you like it really thick? Do you like it just like the average? Or do you like it lumpy? Let me know in the comment section because I like my normal gravy. Steph is a person who likes it like thick, like really thick. Look at those beautiful roasties. I think they've done really well with the baking soda. So we'll just have to see what they taste, but first impressions of looking at it, they look really well crispy. So I'm happy with that, and I may actually use baking soda more in doing roast potatoes. Really good. Swiss chard is cooked, beef is rested. That looks pretty beautiful. Beef, roasties, Swiss chard, some carrot and sweet mash. I'm just going to put some gravy on top, and we are done. Time has progressed. Steph has gone off to the gym, and while she is out of the gym, I am doing my next Chef Dave video, which you guys would have already seen, is the Ohana bread pudding. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for checking it out. Also, just so you know, I don't put it on the video, but if you guys have any suggestions of other snacks that I may have not have heard of or I've never thought of in the video of this one or maybe even the other Chef Day video, just comment, just let me know if there's an idea. Some of you guys have been giving out like crispy treats, s'mores, Dole Whips. I'm putting them all on the list, don't worry. I'm just trying to kind of like figure out the recipe and then see if it's plausible to do, because I tried to do the premium bars. I tried to do it, it wasn't successful, so it's trial and error. I'll probably do a better version of it next time, but you know, keep them coming. Let me know if you guys got an idea, but this is the setup so far. As you know, standard camera, lighting, different tablecloth this time. I thought I'd try something else. Steph was like, try using some of my scarf. So I'm using a scarf, there's a chopping board. I use one from IKEA. Some of you guys have said that in other videos that I should do kind of voiceovers or kind of me inside, or me in the video, so I could just see my hands. I'll try. Like, voiceover is not something I can really do. It's because I want to try and keep the videos quite short and sweet, and you know, let the video explain itself. Maybe do the taste test between me and Steph. That'd be quite a cool idea. So hopefully that will work out for you guys. But thank you very much for all your suggestions because it really helps me out of making better content for you guys. So let's get on with this. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm halfway recording and it is looking beautiful. It looks good. Hello you.
Hi.
You're back from the gym.
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead. You knackered?
I'm done.
You're done.
Do you know what else that she made us do today?
What's that?
She made us run around, for our warm-up, she made us run around the block with a 12-kilo kettlebell and sprint.
Go faster.
And then once we did a lap around, I put it down and she's like, well done. Now sprint. Do it all again without the weight. And I'm just like...
You take the mic.
So I'm there going... Phoebe, man.
Phoebe run, yeah.
Right, I'm going to steal this table. Do you mind, seagulls? Right, I've got a bath run in. I'm going to use this strawberry mojito thing, and it's by a company called Bomb Cosmetics, I think. It smells limey. It smells very like mojito-y. I can't really smell like the strawberry, but I don't know whether it's because it was on clearance and the smell's kind of gone. So let's go through this in the bath. This is the first time I've actually used these before, so let's see what it looks like. Pop! Oh god, I keep getting it all over the camera. It's a very slow fizzer. There you go. Some twinkly bits coming out of it actually. But that's really it. It's just swaying and fizzing all so slowly. Might take a while. What's this? Some kind of metamorphosis? Hmm? Leave a like on this video if you get that reference. Hmm. Here we go. Hi, good morning everybody. It's like 6 o'clock. Well, no, it's about 6:40 in the morning on the Saturday. I have got the gym today. And then afterwards, I'm off to Crawley to do the gauntlet games. I don't know how this is gonna go. I was a little bit skeptical of going into the gym first thing today. Hopefully I'm not gonna burn myself out. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. It's only a 5k, it'll be okay. Ooh, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to record though from it, because I'm not gonna bring the GoPro, because we did notice, like when we did obstacle courses last time with the GoPro, it kind of got in the way and it kind of hurts, especially when you're sliding around on slides and stuff like that. And I don't know how much like I'm going to be able to record this. I'm not going to record the whole of the course as such, but if there's any photos or anything like that, I will post them out when they come available. So let's go and make some breakfast because I'm hungry and I think I'm going to need some fueling up for today. Some full-fat Greek yogurt with raspberries, blueberries and a little bit of agave nectar. What's beyond that line? When I cross that line, it calls me. No one knows before it goes. Gauntlet games are up. Steph's just singing. This is my coach, Steph, if anyone didn't know. You always see her. You always see her pretty face, yes. We did do a session today. She literally killed me, and now we're off to do the gauntlet games now. So, we've been listening to Disney, because she's a Disney freak as well. Look at all the superheroes! Go! Go! Oh my god! That's gonna be us, Steph, in a minute. Yeah! All done. A bit messy. Guess who's back? I'm back again. Made it back. And my god, we were good with the weather today. I thought we were actually gonna have rain. when we was doing the obstacle course, but it was beautiful, it was sunny, it was just the perfect temperature. And then as we were getting home, heavens opened, and yeah, it's crazy. I'm so lucky. So I've just had a shower. You can hear all of my stuff is in the wash. I am picking out mud from places that I never thought mud would get to. I am so glad I actually didn't bring a GoPro with me on this obstacle course, because there would probably be a high chance of me losing it somewhere in the mud, even though like it's on like a chest mount or a thingy, and I would literally if you are wanting to try a, you know, an obstacle rush, you know, an obstacle sort of course, 5k, 10k, whatever, this one was intense. This was quite, dare I say it, it wasn't easy, and it wasn't stupidly hard. It was just a lot of mud walking. Like, you were walking through like mud trenches and lakes and everything. So if you like that kind of thing and you like getting messy, then yeah, I would highly recommend it. The thing that I did today was the gauntlet games, and it's very similar to a mud run. I mean, there's loads of these things around. I don't realize how muddy you actually get. If you don't like mud and you don't like going into like rivers and streams and like mud pits up to your chest, then I would suggest that that's not a really good thing. Stick with the colour obstacle rushes. They're a little bit more, you know, they're a little bit more less muddy. But this was intense. There were a few obstacles that I was so proud that I actually did, and one of them was like a seesaw where you had to walk up and balance yourself and then get yourself down on the other side. I was so proud of myself. I actually thought, oh my god, I'm not gonna do it. And I managed to do it, and everyone was like really made up. There were monkey bars, but I managed to do like 2 monkey bars. I did 2, and then I was done. So that's better than before. There was lots of foam, there was lots of water, there was lots of slides, jumping off things. It was really fun to join in with my gym, you know, with the coaches and everybody. And I am hungry now. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. I woke up with the sunrise, and then I was like trying to get myself back to sleep again, and then I realised no, I have to go off to my gym session at 8 o'clock. So I was getting myself ready for that, and then went straight out to the gauntlet games. So I've been eating nothing but apples and bananas and protein shakes, and I am hungry now. Absolutely starving. Also got given this gauntlet finisher shirt because I finished the games. Yeah, I had to wash it as well because came into contact with me, it got very muddy and very filthy straight away, so it's already had its wash. And of course, when you complete these things, you get a medal. Hi everybody, it's the next day. Look, I've got my Gauntlet Games shirt on, which I'm very surprised it actually fits me. I was a little bit worried because they gave me a women's fitted top, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna fit me, but I'm very surprised I've got it on. I'm actually quite surprised as well that I don't have many bruises. I was half expecting to wake up thinking, I've got a ton of bruises everywhere, all on my legs and everything. But I tell you, every muscle in my body hurts today. It hurts. I didn't record much else yesterday because my body went into a state of, should I say, it's not shock, it's just more exhaustion. Like my inner body, my inside felt fine, my head felt fine, but my inner outside, shall I say, so all of my nerves and everything felt like they were vibrating, like shaking the camera at the same time, but it felt like they were vibrating, and it felt really numb and felt really weird. I felt tired, but I was perfectly awake, and it was just like the weirdest sensation ever, and I was just like, not going out, not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit at home, watch Kevin and Stacey because there was a double bill on Dave, and I fell asleep. I actually fell asleep about 6 o'clock, and I didn't actually wake up till about 8 o'clock this morning. So I had a really good sleep. My whole body is aching right now. I can feel every muscle that I used. Not only the session, 8 o'clock gym session in the morning, and then on over to the gauntlet games. I'm literally like, I mean, I'm still trying to scrub off my numbers that were on my arm. As you can tell by the sound, I've come across a nice cheeky cold as well. The other day, I mean, I didn't record it, but the other day I had a bit of a downer on myself. I was editing the vlog, but I was also editing the footage that I had from the gym. My initial reaction when I saw it was, oh my god, you have not changed at all. You've not. Your body's not changed at all. You're still the same, and yeah, what's going on with yourself? My head was just saying, you just don't look right. You're still the same. Nothing's shifted. What are you trying to prove? I was being really hard on myself and really critical, and you know, and my inner troll in my head was like, dude, you're still big, you still, you know, you still haven't got a clue what you're doing. I then was going into a state of trying to just bring myself down, which, you know, if you've got anxiety or depression, that's a common thing of what happens, is like you try your best to bring yourself down. But then there was a CBT part of me that was kind of stating, well, what can you do to improve yourself? And I thought, and I wrote down all the list of things that I could possibly do. But then everything that I was writing down to say what could I change about myself, I'm already doing, you know. And it's like, work out more. I mean, I work out 4 times a week. And I do other little things as well, so how much more time can I actually fit myself in for that? And then I started to think as well that, oh, I must eat less, and then I must do this. And then I automatically started to think, no, I can't do that, because I need the amount of food that I'm eating right now to get me through those sessions that I'm doing every week. So I actually CBT'd myself to the point of, shut up. I was kind of relieved that, like, the CBT therapy sessions that I did like 2 years ago, you know, to try and control my panic attacks and try and control my anxiety and everything, was kicking in. And it was like, okay. And then I automatically thought, you've still got some footage from the very first like session that you recorded this year. Go and have a look at it. So I scrolled through my hard drive, I found it, and then I compared the 2 clips of me boxing. And there was so much that I could say, Steph, quit out of it. You're doing just fine. If you've not already seen already, I actually did a 6-week boot camp at the beginning of the year, and I decided to vlog it. I decided to record it, and it was a bit like a video montage of my progress. I will insert a clip of the raw footage as I'm talking right now. That was from the 28th of January, and you could tell that I wasn't as confident. I was really self-conscious over myself when it came to me recording myself. And then I compared myself with the boxing that I was doing with Steph this week, and I noticed that my confidence is huge, and there is a definite change within my body. I had to just like stop it and go, Steph, you snap out of it, girl. The more I looked at this footage, comparing it with each other, the more I was noticing a change mentally and physically. There is even a footage of me swinging a kettlebell that was only 12 kilos. Now 12 kilos is heavy, but now I'm swinging 24. It makes you think it doesn't matter about body image at all. It's all about your fitness and your strength and looking after yourself. There are times when you look at yourself and you go, yeah, you're still big. You know, this isn't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a year's time. It may happen like in 2 years' time. That's probably realistic for me. I love the way that I'm not fixated on scales anymore. I'm not. I love going to the gym. I love working out. I love challenging myself. Even going to the gauntlet games yesterday, and I was scared, but then I was faced with a wall and I climbed up the wall. I was faced with a seesaw plank thing. I faced that. I faced pulling myself up from a very slippy steep slope with a rope, and I managed to do that easy. I was able to have a laugh. I was able to do so much. I mean, even with that raw footage that I saw with me boxing, I couldn't do a simple like routine without getting out of breath. I couldn't do a sit-up. I had to do crunches. Now I can do full-on sit-ups. Push-ups, however, that's still a challenge. I can't do them. I can't. So the point that I'm trying to make is, if you are ever feeling down, you know, you're halfway through your journey, you know, you're halfway through your fitness journey, and you're feeling down and you're feeling like you're going to switch that F it switch, what I call it. If you're about to switch the give up switch, just try and think about how you were at day one and what has changed, what positive things you have learnt or you have gained, what skills you have gained since that day, what you can do better, and just see how far you've come. I mean, you don't have to take videos of yourself. You know, I had measurements done on the very first day, and I know from now I've lost like 10 centimeters off my hips. You know, you can find your tape measure now and measure out 10 centimeters more off your hips, and you'll realize how much you've lost. And it's like, that's a lot. Even though I'm looking at my, you know, I'm even looking at myself, see, I'm looking at my computer, looking at myself now going, there is no change. There's definitely a change. It's important to talk about these low moments because we're all not alone. When you're on a journey like this, you are not alone. And I think it's really important to talk about it. It's that whole thing of, when you mention it, you're not failing. You're not, because everybody gets like that. Everybody will go through a stage like this. And when you're talking about it more, you've got more of a success of succeeding. That is like a key thing. When you're on a journey like this, communication and having the support, proper support. Not the ones that go, oh, I support you, I really hope you fail. None of that. I think it's really important. The more support that we have like this, the more encouraging, the more we're going to succeed. And along with the support, I want to say thank you so much to all of you that watch these vlogs. When I did them last year, I was a little bit scared, and even this year as well, because I don't know how they're going to come across, because our channel is very Disney, it's very Orlando, and I'm now throwing fitness into it. It was just like, I don't know how this is going to go. But no, I decided to do it, and the reason why I call it a Fit for Florida was so that Dave and I could do something that kind of breaks us away from being stressed all the time, like being stuck in the rat race. There was a good example back in 2012. This is way before we had our channel. We were going off to Florida, and a few months before we were actually going out on holiday, I was opening a brand new cinema site, and I was so wired into making sure everything was okay, and for me to switch off was impossible. It was absolutely impossible. I was so like, when I was out to Florida, I was just like, oh, I hope everything's okay, and I'm hoping that I've done everything right before I went on holiday, and I was proper stressing and everything, and I never actually switched off. In fact, I kick myself because I wasn't really fully enjoying my holiday. So when we decided to do these vlogs, we called them Fit for Florida, not only because of fitness, but to try and de-stress ourselves before we go on holiday. So we made sure that we made sure that we were doing something fun and positive where we could switch our heads off. And the more we were doing that, the more excited we were actually getting to have our time off. Even though you're following my fitness journey, you're also following our sort of positivity journey as well, to make sure that we kind of switch up, do what we want to do, and release our inner child before we go out to Florida, so that we can embrace the holiday a lot more. I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has watched these videos and supported us and commented and shared and liked, and for everybody who has shared their journeys and their successes and all of your positive comments and advice and just everything. And it really does motivate us, and we want to say a huge thank you. And we wouldn't have been able to carry on with these vlogs if it weren't for you guys. I'm kind of gutted that it's kind of finishing. This is our last vlog, but it isn't all ending soon, because we're gonna try and attempt daily vlog or have a video out every day for next month. So definitely, if you have got some successes, if you've got anything that you would love to share, you know, any positivity that you've done, any fun activities you've done, any unusual hobbies, if you've done something completely different, or if you're on a fitness journey like what I am, let us know and keep letting us know. And we do definitely love hearing, you know, from our regular viewers and our regular subscribers, you know, how well everybody's doing, and you know, we love it. And I kind of love that communication as well, because we actually get to know you a lot more. We actually find out a lot more about our viewers, and you know, we actually get to know you and build a better community. So I've definitely talked on quite a bit there. So if you have made it this far from my little chat, comment down below. I know when you're going to announce your trip, because on the 8th of August, that's when you're going to have the special trip announcement. Don't mention the date, just comment down below going, I know when you're announcing your next trip.
I don't know what to say.
Have you forgotten what to say? Yeah. After all of these years of being on a camera, and you've just...
It's what happens when you don't go to Florida a long time and you just forget, and then you're like, what do I say?
I've got fluffy shower hair. No.
I've got my haircut coming in on
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
You got it coming in?
Yeah, my hair's going.
Is it coming in into a box? Yeah. And you're going to open it up and it's going to go...
It's a wig and it's just going to pop up. Yeah. But we're going to end today's weekly vlog.
Yeah, it's our last weekly vlog.
Yes. Before all...
The daily...
Vlogust, is that what you call it? So... Vlogust.
That Punch and Judy, Vlogust.
But of course we've got to mention our shout out of this week. And that is Milady White. It's My Lady White or Milady White. I apologise if I pronounced it wrong. Well done on your achievement. Yes. And yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps a lot. And if you've not already, subscribe for more wonderful videos, which I'm sure you will have every single day of August next month. Yes. And enjoy as well the very last Florida vlog from tomorrow. Yeah. Our travel vlog, going back home. Going back home. Saying goodbye to the trackers. Yeah. We shall see you on the next one. Bye. Bye. See you in a few days. Bye.